It actually kind of looks cool. It's a weird vibe. If there was nowhere else to stay and we had to do it again, I'd do it again. So it actually looks pretty cool. They have a volleyball thing. It's a very woodsy type toilet situation, so just be aware of that. It's not like a campground that has a really nice toilet facilities. But I mean, there is one here, but from the reviews we read, probably want to call ahead first and make sure it actually works, because apparently there was some issues with that. It's cool. The teepee thing is cool. I don't think I'd ever camp in a teepee anyway, but that might actually be kind of cool. If I was younger, might enjoy that. I don't know if I can put the word to it to describe it. It's just not, it's not a businessy type of campground. It's a very laid back, I don't know, I wouldn't say a hippie type of campground either. I don't know, what would you say, Robin?
I would say basic.
So yeah, we would stay here again if needed to. And it is 24 hours. They answered the phone. It was like 8 o'clock at night. They got us in. So that is a perk. I mean, it's definitely somewhere you can stop and they will answer the phone. It's a very mom and pop, a very rustic mom and pop operation. I would recommend it, but have your expectations of what it is. So we're gonna just get him paid. It was $35 for a night, and we're gonna boogie on out of here before we get rained out again. Look at that.
At least it held up.
This could be cool. Actually, it looks really nice here. And you have a friendly chicken, your neighborhood chicken. Hi, Chicky Chick. The thing is it could use a little upkeep. Maybe a very mild structural renew of the bathroom, very mild, not like, you know, just make it a little less rustic, and maybe going back through and cleaning up these steps, just a little bit of cleanup. It could really be a really cool campground. You will be stalked by the friendly neighborhood chicken that will tend to follow you everywhere you go. I wonder if somebody's here right now and I'm invading their space. I better go. Actually, this really did annoy me. They don't have a drop box or anything. It was $35 for a night. Of course, an ATM is only going to give you two 20s. And lo and behold, they responded to my phone calls all the time yesterday, but now when I actually need to give them and get $5 back in change, no one's available. So make sure if you do use this campground, you have exact change in cash and pay them ahead of time or whatever if you don't, so that you can get change, because they may not be available when you want to leave, and you end up having to leave more money. So I ended up just putting it in the file cabinet that's out in front. All right, so it's basically almost 2 o'clock. We're back at the beach here. Let's see what things look like. The water's up to the rock, the tallest rock. That's the big rocks where we were this morning.
So all that. There, right?
Yeah, we were on all those rocks right there.
Now it's a lot of water there.
Yeah, it's
Can we go down and get it now?
We could. You want to?
No, I mean in the rock.
Oh, no. Look at that. The wave is actually coming up all the way up that river. Because of the rain, I don't think we got to appreciate how this looks this morning. Look at this. Some of the waves have actually, this is all fresh. This has just happened. So some of these waves are making it clear up over here. That's where we were. Whoa, it's actually coming in really fast. I'm getting the heck out of here. Now I'm getting water in my shoes. So we're halfway through its cycle, so it's almost high tide. And this obviously is not the highest because you've seen the wood up on the shore much higher than that.
When I was standing there, not all of them, but some of them that get really big, it was like a thing that went all the way across the ocean, and one of them went right there, and I went, ah! I was like, okay, no, I'm going back.
I bet you would have never guessed this, and I probably already said it, but I'll say it again. Did you know there's rain in the rainforest? So this is the end of the beach. We think this is Claylock Beach. Okay guys, I'm gonna go out there in a little bit and actually get this on film to show you. We couldn't find a clear answer on this. And as I drive around, I may find that this is different, but the thing that was confusing to me is it says park is closed as of like September, say 15th. And it says reservation system is closed, but it says the facility is closed as of September 15th. And then in another statement, it would say first come, first serve is like from September 16th to May of the next year. Now the website was actually saying the previous year. It wasn't saying for this year, but actually as we drove here to this campground, it says that basically, we won't need an exact date, but the park closes on the 15th, and then it says first come, first serve camping is from the 16th to May of next year. Wow, that rain is really coming down hard.
Yeah.
And I actually see tickets where people have put reservations on the board with dates of October 17th through 18th, and there's a drop box for money and everything. So our confusion was, can you camp here in these places or not? Are they closed or not? Well, apparently they're not, but the website isn't clear because, like I said, when it says first come, first serve, it actually said last year's dates. It didn't say anything about 2019 to 2020. But when you actually come here, you'll see that it does. Let me go show you. I assume this is saying it stops here. And then you see over here, $20 a night unless you have an interagency service lifetime pass, which is what Robin has. Then you can get a discount. But you can't if it's the annual pass. So we could have camped here last night. We didn't know this. So that's why we stayed at the other place, because we figured we could just regroup and come here today and see the ocean and everything. But we could have actually stayed here. Even if it says it's closed, it doesn't necessarily mean it's closed. Now, I'm sure that doesn't apply to every campground, but at least, for example, here at Claylock Campground in Washington, registration, it's got all these spots, and people have reserved. So people are reserved all these. So you could find a spot, you pull your ticket out, put your money back in the drop box. You must occupy the campsite before you pay or register for it. This may be obvious to people that have done this, but we can never find a clear information about this because everything said parks were closed and yada, yada, yada. Anyway, let's drive around and see if there's actually spots open. So that's closed. Let's go this way. Hopefully we won't get stuck. If we do, well, that would suck.
Yep.
And look at that.
If we do, I guess we're camping.
There's a
here.
space that's open.
Seriously?
Yep.
That's just poop.
Now let's go around and actually see where campers might be. It's 22, but if you have the lifetime pass, not the annual pass, but the lifetime pass like you have because you're disabled, then it would be $11.
That's it?
Yep.
Jeez. I'm so upset that we didn't come here.
And that's a nice bathroom. Yeah.
Now we know.
Now we know. All right. Well, live and learn. But now you guys know. Just because it says it's closed and it has confusing things on the site. Confusing things on the site.
Hey, look, it's a giant.
It's worth stopping to check. Oh, look, the logs are being washed out to sea. Did I mention I like waterproof shoes? That's not something you see every day.
Are we going up now?
Well, now we're going up. Negative 11 feet sea level.
We're
Stand.
under the sea. Under the sea. Ooh, look at this tree. Yes.
So we just passed through South Bend. We're still in Washington, correct, Robin?
Yes.
All right, so we're still in Washington. I think we're finally getting out of the rain almost 3 hours of driving later. I feel very waterlogged, even though I haven't been in the water for a while. The road is very windy. It's very wet, very hydroplane-ish causing. So
Very hydroplane-ish causing.
yeah, so you had to drive slow, and then everybody's riding behind you, and you have to pull over every 5 minutes and let people go by. Anyway, I think maybe we're going to be, we've got an hour and a half till we get to Seaside.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be roughly 7:15. It's probably going to be dark based on what it's looking like right now.
Yeah. It's the Marshmallow Land.
Yeah.
Oh! I can't see. We're at Bruce Point Park and Campground.
So it's apparently a little campground here. The ocean looks a little more tame here. Another new addition to our GeoPro was a TV dinner table. The GeoPro does come with a table, but it's a little big. Now, we bought it at Walmart for like 14 bucks, and I have to say it was a handy addition. Trying to get organized and getting used to this small space is proving to be a bit of a challenge, but I think we're figuring it out. Interesting thing, as we were coming into Oregon on the 101, and it was night, so I couldn't actually see what it was. We had to go over a bridge. It went from sea level, pretty much sea level, up to 195 feet.
It's a really long bridge.
It was a really long bridge.
But it only went up at one part of it.
And at the very end, it went up to 195 feet. And then when it came down, you went.
We thought we were gonna go over.
I actually slowed down because it kept going up and up.
Like,
and then,
is it raising up?
Yeah, I wasn't sure. It was like, and then the cars in front of us, their taillights disappeared. It's like, that it was just a little. I've never seen a bridge do that. I assume maybe big ships go under it or something like that, and instead of it being a drawbridge, it's just a big bridge. But that would be a reason why you probably want to do the 101 if possible. All you're driving on it during the day is so you can't miss things like that. But we wanted to make sure we got to Seaside, and we're going to stay here probably 2 nights at Trucks One Stop. It's $25 a night, so that's pretty cheap. And then we're going to go to Portland for a day or so, and then we're going to go back to the 101 and continue on down. So that's our plan so far. And I wanted to show you this. We have the jalapeno jelly that Robin got in Cripple Creek, along with the ghost pepper cheese that Candace gave us. So that's my yummy grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup and crackers. And if you haven't tried it and you like hot stuff, now Robin put the more milder jelly, but spicy hot.
Jalapenos and more of that cheese on yours.
Right.
So.
The spicy hot grilled cheese sandwich with a pepper jelly. Sounds weird having jelly on a grilled cheese sandwich. Maybe, at least to me it did. First time I had it was at the orchard that we went to in Iowa last year in October to do the corn maze and all that kind of stuff. And they served that there at their little food stand, and it was really, really good. And I never really thought about putting pepper jelly on a grilled cheese, but if you like hot stuff, consider it. It actually is pretty yummy. All right, so I'm gonna enjoy my dinner. I think we're going to set up. Nothing is broke.
It's gonna be cold.
Okay, I'm gonna eat. Good night. Talk to you guys tomorrow.